A Quest for Change, Reverend Jermaine Logan, The King of Underground Railroad by Eliana Morales, Tajani Camber, and Dakota Smith. Jermaine Logan was an amazing local abolitionist who escaped slavery in 1834. Logan was a remarkable man who had dedicated his life to helping abolish slavery and gave freedom to many freedom takers. Freedom takers were enslaved African Americans that traveled the Underground Railroad to escape slavery in the southern United States. What made Logan remarkable was that he was an African American who used education to make himself a skilled abolitionist, teacher, and reverend in a time when there was intense racial discrimination. Logan House, located on East Genesee Street, Syracuse, New York. Jermaine Logan was part of a local quest for change, abolishing slavery in Syracuse with George Barnes, Thomas Leonard, and Samuel May. Many more people, as the Fugitive Slave Law was put into action in 1850. Many more people had the motivation to abolish slavery. The Fugitive Slave Law enraged the Northern abolitionists because if the freedom takers didn't follow the Fugitive Slave Law, they would get arrested for trying to escape.
In 1834, Jermaine Logan bought a house, and it was one of the biggest and nicest houses of its time. This house was used to help freedom seekers, runaway slaves, have a night to spend, as the house had 9 bunks in its basement, close to a railroad track so that when these freedom seekers came off the train, they didn't have far to go. When their night was up, Jermaine Logan had opportunities for them, houses, etc. He did nearly own the whole block. His family lived with him in his house. He had 6 children and a wife who was named Caroline. Caroline and some of Jermaine's older children helped take care of the freedom seekers.
These historical figures were helping freedom seekers. They gave speeches to persuade other people to be against slavery. These figures also used churches for town gatherings, also used town central for gatherings and attention. Everyone who was willing to make a sacrifice because they don't want anyone to suffer, and they didn't like what was going on. Their lives were at stake for trying to be free and have freedom. On East Genesee Street, this historical site can be found. Some lead and others follow. It all depends on who you are and what you believe. Although everything they completed, they contributed everything, including their lives. A special thanks to the Logan Home, Ms. Butcher, Mr. Cloyer, and Ms. Shue.